have with us Professor N.C. Desai, Professor and Head, Department of Chemistry, Bhavnagar University, as a mentor for the next scientific session. Professor N.C. Desai is a well-known name in the field of chemistry. He is an expert in the field of organic chemistry. He was awarded doctorate degree from Bhavnagar University in the year 1982, and later on he completed his postdoctoral studies from School of Pharmacy, Howard University, Washington DC, USA. He started his academic career as a lecturer at Sir P.P. Institute of Science. Later on, he joined Department of Chemistry, Bhavnagar, as a reader. Currently, he is working as a professor in Department of Chemistry, Bhavnagar since 2005. His specialization is organic and medicinal chemistry, and he is actively involved in field of green chemistry also. As it is truly said that in field of science, either you publish or you perish. Professor N.C. Desai has a large number of publications in peer-reviewed journals that includes 42 international papers and 50 international papers. It's a big number. He has also written books and book reviews which are in his credit. Under his guidance, 34 students have been awarded PhD degrees so far, and currently 8 students are working under him. One of his postdoctoral students has been awarded prestigious B.S. Kothari Fellowship. He himself has been awarded by prestigious Career Award for Young Scientist. He has also received a special grant under one-time grant to professors of Science Department by UGC PSR. He has successfully completed 3 major research projects. Currently, his team is working on a project funded by Ministry of Earth Science of 50 lakhs. He has served as a referee in many of the journals which are listed on the PDF. These are some of his collaborations. Now, I would like to cut off my speech and I would like to request Dr. Susmita Ganguly to give a floral welcome to Professor N.C. Desai. Now I would like to welcome Professor N.C. Desai to address and motivate the young budding scientists.
Very good afternoon to all of you. At the very outset, I would like to thanks to the authority of Christ College and especially Dr. Kothari and father who is the principal of this college. Thank you very much for giving the nice introduction. Now, I would like to share some of the experience of my life of 30 years. I had a teaching experience of 30 years. We will start with the interaction type of the things. I don't know because Professor Path and Dave has already taken up the 2 lectures. But my lecture is completely different as compared to the previous one. And I had an opportunity to interact with the students of 11th and 12th standard for a long time. And therefore I know the mentality of the students of 11th and 12th standard. With this, I would like to ask the first question that how many students are coming from pure English medium? Please raise your hand. How many students? Okay, fine. And how many students are coming from Gujarati medium? 5. Here the majority is from Gujarati medium, and I think probably in our country, majority will decide the fate of the country. And therefore, I have prepared my entire presentation in English, but simultaneously, I will explain each and everything in Gujarati. over and above, if you want to ask any questions, then I don't have any problem. You can ask me any kind of the questions related to my presentation. I think probably I'll try to solve your queries, and I will always start my presentation with a very famous word which was spoken by Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling got the Nobel Prize for twice. First he got the Nobel Prize in chemistry, and second he got the Nobel Prize in peace. And he said that, when he will enter in the class, he will say that, I am not an authority, but I will try to, if students will ask any questions, he will always say that, I will try to solve your difficulties. I am not an authority. You can imagine that he got the Nobel Prize for twice, and he has given the very famous rules of hybridization. I think probably which you might have studied in the 11th standard for the hybridization with the example of methane, ethane, etc., etc. And at the age of 90 years he died, and before that, at the age of 90, he was working in the lab for, at least 8 to 9 hours. And he said that, I can live without my wife, but I cannot live without my lab. And this is what, I will always tell my student. And when I take the lecture, at that time always, I will start the interaction, because your participation is also very important for me. If I will discuss, if I will read the slide, then I think it may not be comfortable for you. So now I will first ask that how many students have secured 100 out of 100 marks in maths and science. પહેલા આપણે એ મને કહો કે આમાંથી ને 100 માંથી 100 માર્ક કેટલા જણને વિજ્ઞાન ગણિત અને વિજ્ઞાનમાં 10 માં ફાઇન 3 કેટલા બરાબર ફાઇન. So I am very much happy that couple of students have secured 100 out of 100 marks in maths and science. I will, maybe Professor Park is also a very good scientist. He is basically is a biochemist, where this Dave is from microbiology, but my subject is chemistry, and I am not going to discuss any hi-fi chemistry during my lecture. Probably what I understand about the philosophy of this program is to create the awareness among the students for science, and especially during my 1.5 hours, I'll try to ignite the mind of the students. And probably after my lecture, couple of students will change their, future ambition. And I think probably if I am not able to do this, then it's not fair thing on my part. મારા lecture પછી કદાચ આમાંથી જે લોકો, કારણ કે મને ખબર છે કે મારા ગામની અંદર જ્યાં મારી વાઇફ ફાતિમા પરણને નોકરી કરે છે, ત્યાં આગળ પત્ર આવ્યો હતો ને એમાં એવું હતું કે 80% ને ઉપર માર્કો એ છોકરાઓને જ આમાં એલાઉડ કરે છે. એટલે 10મા ધોરણમાં 80% માર્ક લાવવા પહેલા તો ઓગરા હતા, અત્યારે બહુ સહેલા થઈ ગયા. એનું કારણ છે 50% MCQ આવી ગયા, એટલે ચોરીઓ ઘણી થાય એમ સમજી લો બરાબર. પણ છતાં 80% ઉપર માર્ક લાવવા એ મહા મુશ્કેલી કહેવાય. એટલે અહીંયા આગળ જે છોકરાઓ બેઠા છે એ સમગ્ર ગુજરાતની અંદરથી ને હું એમ કહું છું કે બ્રાઇટેસ્ટ સ્ટુડન્ટ અહીંયા બેઠા છે. 95 થી 100% વચ્ચે ઓવરઓલ માર્ક કેટલા ને હાથ ઊંચો કરો તો નથી. તમારા 95 થી 100% વચ્ચે ઓવરઓલ બધા સબ્જેક્ટના, આપણે હવે ગણિત વિજ્ઞાન ભૂલી જઈએ બરાબર. 90 થી 95 વચ્ચે કેટલા હતા? ફાઇન. હવે 95 થી 100 વચ્ચે કીધા, એમાં ઓછા હતા, અને 90 થી 95 વચ્ચે વધારે. હવે હું 80 થી 90 વચ્ચે કહીશ. I think so rest of the students, I understand, what I understand is this, right? So that means you are considered to be a brightest student, and keeping this point in my mind, I have prepared my entire lectures. Now again I will ask you one more question to you, that can you give me the few, at least couple of names of the international renowned institutes of our country, those who are involved in research activity, especially in the field of science. Can you give me 5 names? You tell me. તમે મને 5 નામ આપી શકો કે આપણા દેશની અંદર જે સાયન્સનું કામ કરતી હોય. એક મને PRL કહ્યું, ચાલો. બીજું ISRO, ચાલો. ત્રીજું DRC, ચલો પછી CV Raman Institute, fine. પછી DRDO, પછી ICER, fine. ICER ક્યાં છે મને કહેજો. ICER ક્યાં ચાલ મને. ICER Bangalore is not there. ICER is there, fine, I do agree with you. Fine, I am very much happy that at least you know something about the ICER. And Kolkata. So I am going to discuss the ICER in detail because I am very much happy that at least one guy who got the information pertaining to FIVE ICER, which is the most important initiative taken by the government of India since 2005. હવે એમાં તને બીજું પૂછી લો દોસ્ત કે તને ખબર છે ICER માં આપણે કઈ રીતે એડમિશન લઈ શકાય કોના બેઝ ઉપર Fine. Another? Fine. So I am also going to discuss this particular information because this is very, very important for you. Then third one? Fine. So I think this તારું નામ શું છે દોસ્ત આલોકને કદાચ મને એવું લાગે છે કે આ બાબતની ખબર છે પણ અહીંયા કેટલા 200 છોકરાઓ છે કે કેટલા છોકરાઓ છે આમાં 150 છે એમાંથી મને બહુ આનંદ થાય કે એક છોકરાને આટલી ખબર છે બાય એન્ડ લાર્જ આપણા ગુજરાતની અંદર અહીંયા બધા જ બેઠેલાનો પૂછું તો એમ કહેશે કે મારી મહત્વાકાંક્ષા ડોક્ટર છે કોઈ કે મારે આઈઆઈટીમાં જવું છે કોઈ કે મારે એન્જિનિયરિંગમાં જવું છે બરાબર એટલે એક છોકરાને મને એમ છે ખબર છે આલોકને so I think probably at the end of day probably after my lecture he will change his priority. I am sure about that. અને જો હું એ ન કરું તો મેં લેક્ચર દીધું એ યોગ્ય ન કે બરાબર છે okay fine. So any other institutes because all these institutes are related to the space organization and Thiruvananthapuram I am going to discuss all the things. Thiruvananthapuram is mainly devoted for rocket technology, that is ICER, right?